Earring is a defect found in steels after the following metal working operation S. A. Deep drawing. B. Rolling. C. Extrusion. D. Wire drawing. The correct answer is deep drawing. For a small-scale toy factory, the fixed cost per month is Rs 5,000. The variable cost per toy is 20 rupees and sales price is 30 rupees per toy. The break-even production per month will be toys A. 250, B. 500, C. 1000, D. 3000. The correct answer is 500. Hydrogen can be A. used in IC engines as fuel, B. liquefied stored under cryogenic conditions, C. produced by electrolysis of water, D. Allah BC. The correct answer is Allah BC. Internal energy of a gas obeying van der Waals equation of state depends upon its A. pressure temperature, B. pressure specific volume, C. temperature specific volume, D. temperature only. The correct answer is pressure temperature. Wire is never used for making the heating element A. nichrome, B. kanthal, C. invar, D. none of these. The correct answer is invar. Pick out the correct statement. A. jet engine can work where there is no atmosphere. B. rocket engines cannot work where there is no atmosphere. C. rocket engines carry oxygen required for the combustion in the form of oxidizer. D. jet engines also carry oxidizer. The correct answer is rocket engines carry oxygen required for the combustion in the form of oxidizer. Ammonia gas can be dried by A. PCl5, B. quicklime, C. CaCl2, D. concentrated H2SO4. The correct answer is quicklime. Consumable electrodes are used in the welding A. gas, B. arc, C. thermite, D. resistance. The correct answer is arc. Magnesium is present in A. hemoglobin, B. chlorophyll, C. hypo solution, D. none of these. The correct answer is chlorophyll. The passage between the nozzle and D is called sprue in case of injection molding. A. runner, B. cylinder, C. mold, D. none of these. The correct answer is runner. The amount of different substances produced when the same quantity of electricity is passed through different solutions are proportional to their A. equivalent weight, B. equivalent weight to, C. molecular weight, D. molecular weight to. The correct answer is equivalent weight. A material having good damping property is likely to have A. greater defect density, B. fine grained structure, C. lesser defect density, D. high tensile strength. The correct answer is greater defect density. Exposure to accelerates the degradation of plastics. A. ultraviolet radiation, B. high atmospheric temperature, C. high ambient temperature, D. damp atmosphere. The correct answer is ultraviolet radiation. Steel produced from phosphatic iron is in nature A. malleable, B. ductile, C. brittle, D. tough. The correct answer is brittle. Is the process of coating the surface of steel with aluminium oxide, thereby imparting it increased resistance to corrosion oxidation up to a temperature of 700 C. A. veining, B. galvanizing, C. electroplating, D. calorizing. The correct answer is calorizing. Which of the following has the least oiliness? A. mineral oils, B. vegetable oils, C. greases, D. animal oils. The correct answer is mineral oils. Surface finish of casting does not depend upon the A. Sand fineness. B. Pattern finish. C. Mold dressings. D. Metal temperature. The correct answer is metal temperature. Load cells used for the measurement of weight has a compact rugged construction with an accuracy of 0.1 to 1. B. No moving parts and incurs negligible deflection under load. C. Provision of thermal compensation and is hermetically sealed. D. All ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. While the oxyacetylene flame produces a temperature of 3200 C, the temperature produced by oxyhydrogen flame is about C. A. 1800. B. 2000. C. 2400. D. 3000. The correct answer is 2000. For the Stokes law to be valid in the case of a falling sphere in a fluid, the A. Reynolds number based on sphere diameter should be 1. B. Flow around the sphere should be in turbulent region. C. Sphere must be metallic. D. Fluid density should be constant. The correct answer is sphere must be metallic. Cold chisel hammers are made of A. High-speed steel. B. High-carbon steel. C. Forged steel. D. Mild steel. The correct answer is high-carbon steel. Which of the following does not lower the surface tension of liquids? A. Fat. B. Soap. C. Detergent. D. Surfactant. The correct answer is fat. Property of a material is determined by the Hubbard pendulum device. A. Hardness. B. Tensile. C. Toughness. D. Compressive. The correct answer is hardness. Cathodic protection is widely used in controlling corrosion in A. High-pressure vessels. B. Marine structure underground pipelines. C. Overhead fuel gas pipelines. D. Overhead water pipelines. The correct answer is marine structure underground pipelines. Methyl orange indicator turns A. Orange-yellow in alkaline medium. B. Orange-yellow in acidic medium. C. Colorless in acidic medium. D. Colorless in basic medium. The correct answer is orange-yellow in alkaline medium. Out of the following, the most malleable material is A. Copper. B. Aluminium. C. Wrought iron. D. Lead. The correct answer is lead. Addition of silicon to aluminium improves its A. Corrosion resistance. B. Machinability. C. Castability. D. None of these. The correct answer is castability. Which of the following properties of a solid is not dependent on crystal imperfection? A. Ductility. B. Semiconductivity. C. Melting point. D. Yield stress. The correct answer is melting point. In a good rimming steel, A. Carbon and silicon should be low. B. Silicon should be low but carbon should be high. C. Both silicon carbon should be high. D. Silicon should be high but carbon should be low. The correct answer is carbon and silicon should be low. Dikes are low-height walls made around the storage vessels meant for storing hazardous inflammable material, e.g. petroleum products. Volume of dikes is equal to where V volume of the storage vessel. A. V. B. V2. C. 2V. D. 3V. The correct answer is V. Addition of to steel does not help in improving its machinability. A. Sulfur. B. Silicon. C. Lead. D. Phosphorus. The correct answer is silicon. Chalcopyrite is an ore of A. Lead. B. Aluminium. C. Copper. D. Zinc. The correct answer is copper. The following is employed as sacrificial anode to provide cathodic protection to ships' pipelines and storage tanks. A. Iron. B. Copper. C. Nickel. D. Magnesium. The correct answer is magnesium. Heat transfer by is almost absent in case of fluidized bed drying operation. A. Radiation. B. Conduction. C. Convection. D. Both. B. C. The correct answer is radiation. Increasing the carbon content of steel. A. Reduces the upper shelf energy. B. Increasing the ductility transition temperature. C. Decreases brittleness. D. Decreases hardness. The correct answer is increasing the ductility transition temperature. Metal is used as a bearing liner material. A. Pewter. B. White. C. Babbitt. D. Gun. The correct answer is Babbitt. For an ideal gas, CpCv is A. R. B. R. C. 0. D. 3 2 R. The correct answer is R. Sand used to stop the green sand from sticking to the pattern is termed as the sand. A. Parting. B. Synthetic. C. Loam. D. Dry. The correct answer is parting. Brushing filler metal used for joining steel plates. A. Melts below the melting points of base metals. B. Melts below 300 C. C is copper phosphorus alloy. D is copper. The correct answer is melts below the melting points of base metals. Fine grain size in metallic material will A. Increase the yield strength. B. Increase the creep strength. C. Increase the fatigue strength. D. Decrease the impact strength. The correct answer is increase the fatigue strength. Electrometallurgical methods of metal extraction is normally used for those metals A. whose oxide ore is not reduced by carbon. B. which fall in the category of alkaline earth metals. C. which stands higher in the electrochemical series of the metal. D. all ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. Lowering of recrystallization temperature of metals can be achieved by its A. grain refinement. B. purification. C. working at lower temperature. D. all ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. An example of a buffer solution is A. mercury. B. lime water. C. human blood. D. concentrated nitric acid. The correct answer is human blood. A solid aluminium ball when quenched in a water bath maintained at 40 C cools down from 550 C to 450 C in 20 seconds. The expected temperature of the ball after next 20 seconds may be about C. A. 370. B. 340. C. 320. D. 300. The correct answer is 370. Name the safety device used to protect the boiler when the water level falls below a minimum level. A. blow down valve. B. blow off cork. C. fusible plug. D. safety valve. The correct answer is fusible plug. Cold chiesels hammers are made of A. high-speed steel. B. high-carbon steel. C. forged steel. D. mild steel. The correct answer is high-carbon steel. In the X-ray radiography technique, the tube voltage for thicker plates as compared to thin plates should be A. higher as it gives higher wavelength. B. lower as it gives higher wavelength. C. higher as it gives shorter wavelength. D. lower as it gives shorter wavelength. The correct answer is higher as it gives shorter wavelength. Atomic is a whole number for an element. A. number. B. weight. C. radius. D. none of these. The correct answer is number. Work required for compression of a gas contained in a cylinder is 7000 kJ. During compression, heat interaction of 3000 kJ causes the surroundings to be heated. Internal energy change of the gas during the compression is kJ. A 4000, B 4000, C 10,000, D 10,000. The correct answer is 4000. Highest cutting speed is achieved by the tool material. A high-speed steel, B carbide, C cast alloy, D plain carbon steel. The correct answer is carbide.